Hey there, if you're new here, my name is Myeshia, and I usually share my grocery hauls every week. I haven't for the past 2 weeks, but I'm back at it again today. And the reason why I like to share my hauls is because I really enjoy couponing and saving money. And I also want to show other people how easy it is to do it. Groceries can be very expensive, and I know that it's a spot where a lot of people spend a lot of money. And so one of the ways that I like to save money is by menu planning. And so I also like to share my menu plan because I know sometimes we all get into a rut of, well, what am I going to fix? And so I like to show those two things together in hopes that seeing the deals, you can see how I take those items and turn them into meals for my family. And I just think YouTube is such a great source for those types of things. And so I know a lot of people are really struggling to buy groceries right now. And I just want to encourage you. I know that there are, at least in my area, and I'm pretty sure it's in a lot of places, there are food pantries. There are so many churches that have their own smaller food pantries. And there's some really great items that are available in these boxes that people receive. And then here on YouTube, there's so many people that show really affordable menus and really affordable meal plans. I know there's one lady, Julia Pacheco, I think, but she shows really affordable things for families or, a single person, how you can eat for like $25 or $35 a week. And so sometimes, it might not be the most glamorous meals, but will it fill your belly? And that's really the whole point of food anyways. And so if you are a person who is struggling to buy groceries, I would really like to encourage you to look for some resources in your community and also look for some resources on YouTube that can also help you to save additional money by using these really affordable meal plans. Sorry, I have the ideas in my head and they're just not coming out the way I want them to. But yes, I would like to encourage you to do that. And that's for me as well, because I'm always looking for ways to save money in all areas of life. Okay, so let's go over a menu plan for this week. So we had chili on Friday. Saturday was Carter's last flag football game. And so we actually went to Publix and got Publix subs and some cookies. And some of us got footlongs. And so some of us had some for later. And then those who didn't had chili to go along, for their dinner. Then I made tikka masala with spinach and rice. And that's another thing. My husband is not a vegan like the kids and I are, but he really loves Indian food. And so I made tikka masala with chickpeas, and my husband is not even really a big chickpea fan, but he loves Indian food, just the spices, and especially this time of year. And so that's another thing. If you have a certain dish that you can maybe use lentils or chickpeas or something else, these things are going to be way more affordable than buying meat. Or instead of using whole portions, use casseroles. Even before I was a vegan, I rarely bought a whole chicken just for my family to sit down and eat. I would buy a whole chicken and then use that in casseroles and things like that. But that just really helps. Instead of having individual portions of meat, use it in a casserole, add rice, add, beans and stuff to help stretch your meals. Then we had spaghetti with French bread. Tonight the boys are cooking dinner, so they're either gonna make Alfredo or mac and cheese with peas. Whatever they decide, I'm okay with it. So that'll be that. And then we're gonna do a sheet pan dinner. I'm gonna use those beautiful rainbow carrots that I picked up from Lidl, and some potatoes, and I'm gonna do some roasted tofu. So that's gonna be really yummy, and it's gonna be really beautiful too. And then I'm gonna do a new recipe, lentil potato soup. I'm really looking forward to that. I love all soups, but especially soups that are really rich and creamy. So this one looks like that, and I'm really excited for it. Okay, I've done enough rambling. Let's get into the haul. Here are all my goodies from Publix this week, and Publix has some really great deals this week. So the beech nut fruities are on sale, buy one get one free. So it makes them like 70 cents each. And then I have a rebate on Fetch with a limit of 4 to get back $1 for each one. So each one is like a 30-cent money maker. So I thought that was a really great deal. This morning, when I checked my Publix account, I had this offer for a free Barista Lovers Planet oat milk. So that was really great. So I picked that up, and this was regular. No, it was on sale for $2.50, but then it was completely free. So I picked up the California Olive Ranch olive oil, and this is 25 ounces, and these were buy one get one free. And so it made them like $9.24, and I got 2 of those. The 10-pound bags of King Arthur flour is on sale for $8.99, and that's a really great deal compared to just the regular price of $10.99 or like $5.49, I think, for a 5-pound bag. Now next week they'll probably go on sale buy one get one free, but that'll be okay because my kids used the last of my flour last night making pizza. So I picked up 2 of those. I absolutely love the Ripple chocolate milk, and it makes me feel good that I know it has 8 grams of protein. So I got 2 of those, and they were like $2.50 each. I got some Bragg's nutritional yeast because we are just about out. The Dave's Killer Bread, I think all of the Dave's Killer Bread items are on sale this week. But I got these bars, and they were, I think, like $2.60 or something. But I have, I was tracking towards a rebate on Fetch where I would get back $1.20, I think, if I bought 2 and I had already purchased 1. And so I picked up this one, so it made it just $1 and some change. So that was really good. The Hellmann's mayo, so the 30-ounce jars are $6.86, but then there was a $4 digital, no, not a $4 digital, a $4 in the extra savings flyer found at the front of the store. So it made it $2.86. So I got this one and I got this one, and then these were on sale, buy one get one free for $2.75, and I had a $2 digital, making this one just 75 cents. But all 3 of them together, what was it? They were $16.47, and then I had a $4 for that one, $4 for that one, $2 for that one, and then I had an offer for $3 off of 10. That was a digital coupon, so it made it just $3.47 for the 3 of these. Now I am tracking on Fetch for an offer. I think you get back $4 for spending. I forgot what the total amount was. So whenever I take Alexandra to dance class, I'll probably go ahead and just pick up another one since it'll be free for me to get that. Then I love these Ratatouille noodles. I just think they are so cute. So these were buy one get one free. They were $1.49 each. So I got 3 packs of those. And then the Daya cheese. This is also a freebie this week. It's buy one get one free, and it makes it like $2.75, I think. And I had a $3 digital coupon that I clipped a while ago, so it made it 25-cent moneymaker. And then I just got some just egg. I'm gonna make maybe a quiche this week, or either some egg bites for us to have. So let's take a look at the receipt. Here are all the goodies that I told you about. And those are all my digitals. Those were the 2 coupons from the extra savings flyer. That's the Daya, the Planet Oat that was free, the Hellmann's for the smaller one, and then that was the 3 off of 10. So my total was $71.56. I had a $25 Visa what was it? It was a MasterCard gift card, and then a $10 one. If you see my savings videos, you'll see where I got those from. So I saved those to my Apple Wallet, and I was able to use that to pay $36.56. And look at what I saved. $66.17. Absolutely fantastic. Now I got back $5.60 from Fetch. It was $4 here for those, and it was $1.60 for the Dave's Killer Bread. And then I got 45 cents on Merrifield because Ripple is a partnering brand. Somebody else was. I think the Daya is, and there was one other one. And I did also forget to include, I got 20 cents on Ibotta for any what I got 10 cents for flour, and then 10 cents, it was something else I got 10 cents for. So my total is actually $65.31. So very, very happy with it. This is all the goodness that I picked up at Lidl this week. So Lidl did email me a 10 off of 60 coupon that I just had to clip to my account, and you put in your number and it came off right away. So that was really awesome. But I am taking that $10 and I'm applying that to my savings goal. So you'll see that at the end. So I got the rainbow carrots. These are just so, so beautiful. I love these. And I'm going to use some of them for roasting, and then we'll snack on the rest of them with our hummus and just for snacking. So that'll be really yummy. I got 12 packages of the tofu, and at Aldi it is just $1.45, so that's really great. I got the 3 biggest pineapple that I could find, and these were just $1.99. I got these jalapeno peppers. I'm gonna use some in a I was about to say in a restaurant, in a recipe, and I also just want to have some on hand so I can make some jalapeno poppers, hopefully real soon. I got some red pepper. I love having red peppers on hand. They just elevate any dish. I got the roasted red pepper hummus. I got some cilantro. I got purple cabbage. Really love this. We like to have it in stir fry, just sauteing it. Really, really yummy. Can you believe it? I was out of cinnamon, so I had to pick up some of that. I got some spinach just to have for pasta and stuff. So spinach is not something, even though I love cream spinach, I love spinach dip, it's not really something that my kids will reach for, but added into a pasta or a casserole, they just yum, yum, yum it up. So I really like to have spinach on hand. This was probably the deal of the week for me. So all of these huge 32 ounce or 2 pound bags of veggies were on sale for just $1.99. So I picked up sweet peas that I have to throw into stir fries. Mainly that's how I have it. Occasionally I will cook sweet peas as a side dish, but I mainly like to add it into stir fries. I got mixed vegetables. Now is the season for pot pies, and I'm actually went on a date night last night to an Indian restaurant. Indian food is one of my favorites, if not my favorite. But anyways, I had a recipe that I hadn't had before, and I think it was, the base of it was made with mixed vegetables. So I'm gonna try to recreate that. More mixed vegetables, and I do have 1 bag of corn in here. But I thought that was a fantastic deal, so I definitely wanted to get those. So we absolutely love picking up these maple cookies this time of year. We're having movie night on Saturday, so I'm gonna make a snack board and we're gonna use these as our sweet treat. And then I had never seen these Stouffer's snaps. So the same people make the ginger snap cookies. These are apple cinnamon. And I know someone who loves the ginger snaps. And so I wanted to pick these up as a gift for her to see if she would like the apple cinnamon ones, because I've never seen them at like Food Lion or Publix before. Then I got some avocados. These were on sale for 59 cents. I got some oregano because mine is getting pretty low. The pistachios are on sale for 2 for $8, so $4 a piece. I got those. I got 2 bags of onions. These were $1.69 or $1.99. The mini cucumbers, I think, were $2 a piece. I was out of vanilla extract, so I picked up some of that. And I got basil, and this basil smells absolutely incredible. Now it had a run-in with some of the cold items, and basil does not like being cold like that, and so some of them are damaged. But the amount you get and the fact that these will do really well if you water them from the bottom, this is such a better deal than buying like the small packs of basil that you can find in the store. It's much more economical just to go ahead and buy one of these, and I think this was $2.99. And you can see this is really, really large. Then I got some pears, which I am gonna have one of these with my lunch in just a little bit. I got 2 bags of those. And I think that is everything. So I know I didn't give you prices for everything because I could not remember. So let me share my receipt with you all. And you can see how it takes a coupon off of each individual item. Here you can see the 2 the tofu for $1.45. There's my pineapple, the mixed veggies. You can see it's regular $2.49 and then get the 15% off plus the coupon. The peas, cinnamon, all of the good things. So there it was, $84.46, but that includes my $10. So I'm adding the $10 back in because that $10 from my grocery budget will go to savings for my anniversary trip. So $94.46. I have not scanned this to fetch, but I know I'll get 2 cents there. I'll probably get about 2 cents on Maryfield because I got a lot of produce items. So $94.46 plus what I've spent at Publix. I am at $159.77. So I'm super, super pleased with that. I did want to go to the bread store to get some bagels and stuff, but I didn't make it. So right now we're at $159.77. We'll see if I make it there or not. But thank you all so much for being here. I greatly appreciate your time. I would love to know if you found some really great deals this week, and I will see you all soon. Bye.